Welcome to Shaman Says. I'm a seer and messenger providing clarity and confirmation along your journey. To book an appointment, see info in my bio. We'll go ahead and get started immediately. We'll see what's actually going on with you, collective. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. Let's see what comes out. All right. Oh, we have manifest the new, ride the current, and adapt and thrive. Let me move those down so you can see it a little bit better. Hi. Here we go. All right. So right now, collective, let's see what's going on with our shadow as well. I see that you've been manifesting. You're not new to this. You're true to this. However, you're having some difficulty with sticking through what you know. Okay. You have also the soul's longing and the fear of love. There's some change that you know you've been needing to make for a while here. You just haven't made it. This is not your first rodeo with the divine. You know how to follow signs and symbols. You know how to listen to your spirit guides. You're not new to this. You're true to this. You know how to make offerings. You know how to fast. All of the basic stuff. You got all of that together. But this you that you're having to navigate, this past you, this immediate past you that you're having to negotiate with now, you're becoming a new version of yourself. And you actually like that you that you've been, okay? It's still time for you to move. Remember that you becoming a new you doesn't mean you're starting at zero, okay? You'll never be at zero again, okay? The more you continue to grow, you understand that you're never starting at zero. You're starting at where you've always been. You're just moving forward. You now have new gates unlocked. You now have new crossroads unlocked for yourself. This is not anything to be afraid of. You've gone through changes and cycles before. You've got out of loops yourself. You've done the work. You know what it takes to be in the spaces that you're in. You just need to, like you said, you need to ride the current. You need to understand that it's going to be okay. And yes, I know, even though you've been through this before, it's hard to do it in the moment because you're thinking, what if the divine has me sacrifice this or that, or I really like what I have right now? You know that a new you comes with new sacrifices, new things that you have to learn, new unknown unknowns, and you're having trouble with that. But what your next step that's going forward is part of your soul's journey. The node that you're on your timeline is only going up from here. Okay. You're going to have the things that you want, that you need, that you truly desire. But because you haven't had those things before, they're unfamiliar to you. So you're scared of those things. But that's no reason not to go forward for what you need to do. Okay. Just because you've had past relationships that didn't work, or you had past businesses that failed, or you had friendships that went kaput, all those kind of things, you have the understanding now. You don't have to hide yourself. You can go forward now with wisdom. You're never starting at ground zero. You're starting with wisdom. So this new you that's knocking on your door right now, you need to let them in and integrate them into yourself as well, okay? They're longing to join in the party, to give you these new things, to unlock these new doors for you that you haven't been able to even access or known were available because you were in that particular timeline. You need to move on to your next timeline and understand that new means new unknowns, but you have experienced this before. You have the wisdom of knowing that it's going to be okay. That doesn't mean it's any easier every time. because every time now you have more that you think you could lose. But look at what you've been allowed to have and to keep along with your journey, okay? Even if it's just you, even if it's just your sanity. Look at your starting point, okay? You're no longer starting from there, okay? You're only going up. That last time you went through that last time was that last time, okay? Allow yourself to be able to exist in the newness of the now, okay? Allow all right. Spirit guides say they're a little frustrated right now with your lack of movement and flow. Okay. They allowed you to go through all of those little penny trials and tribulations. So when it was time for you to make this jump, that you be ready, that you trust them. Why are you not trusting the process? Okay. Get with it or miss this note this time. And that's up to you. And I don't know how to make it any clearer than that. Okay? Jump in, get with the flow, ride the current. I mean, manifest the new, adapt and thrive. Yo, it don't get no more transparent than this. You see what you need to do. You already know what to do. So let's go ahead and make an honest effort. Let's say for the next 2 weeks, the next, I don't know, if you're feeling froggy, the next moon cycle, do that thing for 28 days. Okay? And then prove to yourself that it was okay. And once you get to those 20 days, 28 days, or however long you do this, you better thank your spirit guides because they told you and they've been telling you, and it could have been this easy this whole time. But since you got to prove it to yourself, take 28 days and buckle down and do this thing. Okay? Love you.